Let's quickly recap how the input tax credit mechanism works, the connection between taxes and value creation. The first step would be purchases, inward supply, where our valet shop buys goods from the wholesaler to be used in value creation, to be used directly in the output. On these purchases, the taxpayer incurs a purchase cost, which includes not only the cost of the items purchased but also taxes on them. He makes sales of all these goods to his customers and collects the price of the product including taxes. Business will have to pay the taxes it collects from the customer to the government, but it will only pay net taxes, the taxes collected on sales minus the taxes paid on purchases. This netting off is nothing but input tax credit. Under input tax credit mechanism, the net tax payable would be equal to output tax minus input tax minus reverse charge. Don't fret if you don't know what reverse charge is. We'll get to that in a bit. Let's try and understand this with a very simple example. On its purchases, the business has paid a tax of 400. This is called the tax paid on inputs. Purchases are inputs, and so 400 is tax paid on inputs. The sales received, the tax collected on output, is 1000. Input tax is 400, output tax is 1000. He can claim input tax credit, so the tax payable to government is only net tax of 600. Now notice all the important terminologies in the screen. These are the technical terms used for all the items that we've discussed. Purchases are broadly categorized in 3 inputs, capital goods, and input services. Input tax is tax paid on inward supplies. Output tax is tax payable on outward supply. And input tax credit, as you can guess, is the credit on input tax. So all these are important terms that you'll need to know for this section of the Act. The input taxes, while we are talking about taxes, would include all 3 taxes under GST, that is IGST, CGST, and SGST. There are rules relating to how each of these could be claimed against the other. We'll talk about it in detail after we've gone through few more concepts relating to input tax.